Here's another episode of Dr. Fantastic Cooks. I cook a 10-pound turkey for one, and I bought a butterball, 10 pounds, then you defrost it in cold water. So that was the first step. I made this butter, garlic, onion, and sage mix for the marinade. Mix it all up. The butter was, a little bit hard, so it wasn't easy to baste, so I had to end up, melting it, but before that, I put some underneath the skin. I'm making a stuffing with cauliflower and onion and carrot, and, I've never done that before. And, I was surprised at the end of the day, I didn't have a drink, which was really surprising for me because, my policy is have a drink in case it didn't come out right, and I never cooked a cauliflower stuffing before, but it's very healthy cauliflower, and, of course, my red onions, you can't what can I do without red onions? But I did have some coffee. This is a unique way. It's single serve packs where you pour the coffee hooks onto your cup, and you pour the water through, and you have a nice cup of coffee. So I actually had coffee during the making of my turkey, the creation of my famous turkey, which you'll see. Then the vegetables I sautéed a little bit with the same mixture of butter and garlic. You pat dry the turkey. You have to pat dry it. Don't wash it. That's what they say. So you pat dry it, and then you're gonna stuff it with all the goodies. And you see there on the right is the very hard to rub on butter. So I had to, like I said, I had to eventually melt it. So there it is, melted, with the garlic and the onions, and, it was a great marinade. And I used it also to fry the neck end. There you see the first basting of it, and you see the lumps underneath the skin? That's where the butter was hard. I said, "Oh, I better melt this thing. 'Cause nobody I'm gonna be able to rub it on, like it was." So I melted it, and it came out pretty good that way. 450 degrees for the first 35 minutes, so you can get it crispy, or like, brown it nicely, and then 3 hours, at 350. There's the wing the neck was delicious, great little snack, and then I used, 'cause I used some of that butter and garlic to fry it in, it was delicious. And then, I made gravy. It was, about a half hour later, I poured some of the juice out and put some flour in it, whisked it up, and the great it was delicious. The gravy was 100% fantastic. So it was, I did a pretty good job. I'm pretty proud of myself. There's the finished bird. I took the veggies out, nice and brown. You can see the dark spots there on it, like it's, aging spots there. That's the onion underneath the skin because, it was lumpy because, it wasn't, melted butter. And the vegetables were crunchy, just like I like 'em. Well, as you know, I usually always have a cocktail in case it doesn't turn out right. And, this is my first time trying, cauliflower, carrot, and onion stuffing, but and the gravy was fantastic, and the vegetables weren't soggy like I thought they might be after 3 hours of cooking. I cooked it for 3 hours, and, it's moist and delicious and tender, and oh my goodness, I really scored. It was fantastic. Turkey dinner for one. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving.